Hello and welcome back to Animal Crossing, where today I am on Bramble and I have a little build in mind today. So this wasn't exactly what I was supposed to do, however I really had the build bug, so I ended up planning out this entire area up here. So behind these houses, down through this path that I did last time, I have done a lot of landscaping, so I won't show you what's over there, since that will be a build for next time. However, I'll show you this area that I've got planned out. So this is Goldie's house. I've done this sort of log paving here, and I'm doing all of this area up until this bridge. I don't think I'll do over here. Again, I've done a lot of landscaping. I'll show you a little sneak peek, but I've got this lower sort of like sunken pond area, and I don't know what's going over here. I really don't know what I'm doing yet, since I'm just thinking about it. But this is where all my trees are going to be for this build, and a few of my bushes or my wheat fields I'm going to be picking up, and a few items as well as my storage and some food if need be. So yeah, this is behind resident services if you need a quick reminder. So we were just here. This is where this build's going to be. Do I know what's like I'm gonna really do over here? No, I don't know what I'm doing down here. It's quite a small area, so I don't really know what I should do, but that's a problem for another time. I'll think about that later. For now, I'm doing this area, so I might as well get straight into it. I have an inventory filled with stuff. It's all very cottagecore, of course, and it's going to be Goldie's little orchard. I think it'd be a cherry orchard, since apples are my native fruit. So let's get on with it, shall we? As always, I place down where I'm putting my my trees, my bushes, etc. So I think I'll quickly fill in these spots first, since they stand out the most, and I can compare them to the other bushes and things that I have nearby and place things accordingly. So this is a tree marker, I'm pretty sure. So let's see what I have, and I might have to pick things up as I go, but let's see. Some flowers, of which I really need to breed more. I'm getting a bit desperate for them, so I think that's about right. What do I want to go here? I do have fencing, of course, so I do overuse this maybe a bit too much, but I suppose that's okay for now. And maybe even one over here. Great. I think I'm gonna put a mush lamp even here, and I think it can stay on. It's only the green ones I don't really like, and I think just the hay beds. Even that kind of covers the flooring. I guess I could scooch it this way slightly, even though it still kind of cover the flooring that I put there earlier. Yeah, that's fine. I've not used one down here, I don't think. No, I probably will end up using some. I'm not going to do this little backdrop here, because I will put something up here, just not right now. I don't really want to overwhelm myself too much. But let's see, I'm going to get some more of my country fencing out, and I think just to barricade this area in a bit, maybe one here. That's quite nice. Oh, and I've left these areas for little trees, so I did leave this on purpose, so before I forget. And I do have a couple, I think a nursery there, that's why I've left the extra gap there, and a small apple tree to go there, since it doesn't block too much of the view. You can still see this nice view. So yeah, what was I going to put here? Just another it's going to have to be one of these. Lovely. There is a lot of blue. I do have a lot of my blue hedges. I don't unfortunately have an awful lot of any other colour, so it might be a bit overwhelming in certain areas, so I do apologise in advance for that. There's quite a lot of blue down here as well, so I'll try and space it out a little bit. So another one here, and I'll have to go grab some more in a minute. So for now, what was I going to put here? Another tree, I guess. One of these. Oh, I definitely want to put something behind it though, so before I get ahead of myself, let's put down my first wheat field, even though it's kind of hidden. That's fine. And another tree. So, just one of these. This is going to be, I think, almost a very quick speed build. It's a very small area, so it shouldn't be too long of a video. It probably would have been longer if I decided to do that, but I think I'll leave that for my other video, since this is only going to be Goldie's little house, so I don't want to overwhelm too much. Now, I don't have any more hedges left. Do I have any more wheat fields? Of course I do. I am going to need plenty since it's me. So something like this. I want to sort of block off this area down here a little bit, and maybe even one down here. If I have another one on me, I might have to go grab some more, and something like that. I might have to move them around as I put the trees in things, but there's going to be a tree in these 3 spots, and another bush or something here. A holly would look nice. I'm going to have to go get some more, so I'll be right back. Okay, and I am back after grabbing more bushes, more trees, and more flowers, so I might as well go ahead and plant one of the flowers here. And I guess this little corner is kind of done. I don't really want to put too much over here, or actually I think I could probably put a little a log bench down here, even though I said I wasn't gonna. Just to sort of block off this area, and I guess it gives a little seating area if anyone does wish to seat there. So this little area over here, let me get that holly bush that I mentioned earlier down, just like that. And I think I'm going to do a few little trees, so maybe 2 normal ones, so this hardwood, another, and then maybe a pine, or is it spruce? No, cedar, sorry. Maybe cedar between them. I don't actually know the names of these trees. I never really pay too much attention to the names of them, if I'm going to be honest. But something like that, since it's behind the house, it shouldn't be too visible, honestly. So I think I'm just going to put a little bit of fencing down here. I might even go with some stone fencing, just for a change, just to prevent you from walking so directly into the trees like this, even though I guess you probably could squeeze by with the wheat fields that I put in between. But I think I'll put a something in between, so maybe a barrel or a much log might look nicer actually. So if I can get out this view, okay, thank you. That does look quite nice, and I might leave that. I might push this wheat field up though, so it's up against the trunk maybe. Yeah, since I might put some fencing back here. I was thinking about putting some fencing back here to give this almost like a back garden feel, even though it's really tiny. Hopefully I can show you what I mean if I get that done the way I envision anyway. That's not where I want that. I want this a bit further up, and maybe another one. I don't really know how I'm going to do down past this house. I might even do a few. Oops. This way, please. I don't know if I will do the full length of it, but I do want them facing that way. Oh, what I might do instead is I can have a little gap, yeah, and then put a country fencing in between, just to break it up a little bit. And that feels okay, and that I can then continue like this if I want to. Maybe just the one. I don't really know what I'm doing in this area. I'll leave this for a moment, and I think I'll go back to this sort of area so that I'm not leaving it too, because I do want to get some. Should I go find them? I suppose I should. The fencing that I was going to use, I've left them over here. Sorry about the camera angles, because I have my fencing tool out. It does tend to flip quite aggressively. These are wood petitions even. And I might as well pick up a few other things as well. Okay, and moving back across, I have my wood petitions, I think they're called. So I'm going to just box in this outside piece. Something like this, I suppose. I will push that back. Oops, that's not where I want that to go. Can you just flip? You can, thank you. And let's push them back. Let's see, how far back do I want them? A bit more, I think. I think like that is what I'm thinking. Before I forget, I did want a windmill back here, so I'll have to work around the space that gives me. In fact, it might have to just go there. They are quite large, so I can't get like a bush, I don't think, behind it. No, I'm not going to be able to do that. But I can get one in front of it, so I was thinking something here. Maybe just a holly. And something here, so maybe another hydrangea, as well as some flowers. So I guess I'll go with this tulip here. Okay, that kind of again privatizes this area a little bit back here. And before I forget, I did of course leave another little space here for these little trees. So nursery first, and the large young apple tree. Okay, just like that. I want little, almost like roundabout areas. Although I might put something here, so maybe not. Anyway, let's see. What do I have? Another. Should I use another blue one, or is that too much blue? Maybe it's too much. Oh, I don't think it's too bad. I did say it's going to be a bit blue, but that's not too much, I don't think. I think it helps that this one's right here. And if I'm going to put another one here, I'll mix it up and put this one in. There we go. Do I have a different... I do. A different flower. There we go. That's better. It doesn't look too much all in one area. Anyway, back to fencing. And I think I'll put one here. And maybe just one here. So, not too much. I don't want to go too crazy with fencing off the river entirely. With it being such an odd shape as well, it would be very difficult to do. But let's see if I picked up that well that I laid down earlier. I did. It's just a simple well. But I just thought it'd be almost like the orchards well over here. And maybe in this little sort of like groove, I can find that simple bucket that I made. There you are. Something like that. Can you go up any further? You can. Maybe another fencing actually. Just here. Okay, yeah, I like that so far. I think that looks quite nice. Maybe something tall back here. Oh, I did bring I don't think I've got it on me though. Nope, but I do think I did pick up a lamp, so a street lamp. So let's find that. Okay, and I've managed to put a lot of things in my pocket, so I'll put the street lamp back here, if it fits, and let's see if I can find it in all my mess. And there it is. Okay, can I move it about, or is that... I can. Do I want it there? Or further back? Let's see what it looks like. Pulled back a little bit. I don't suppose I could push it any closer, could I? I'm not sure. Let's see. That looks better, I think, than having it too far over there. I will try though and see if I can get it any closer, but I kind of doubt it. Do I prefer it there? No, I think that middle position was better. Just because it wasn't directly behind the tree, like super even with it. So that's kind of, I think, the best place for it. I think so. I'll leave that there. Okay, moving on to this area. Oh, I did pick up, sorry. Something for the house. I picked up this clothesline, so I'll do that first, behind, to give it again that kind of like lived in feel. So that's kind of what I'm going for. I think a birdhouse just there, and a little library, the tiny library even, just to go here. It kind of gives it that mailbox effect. I could turn it like that, so the little doors on this side. I think that makes sense. And I'm gonna move on to this area. So first of all, over here, little bush, so I'll do that. I might even make this one a hydrangea as well, but for a reason. So I'm going to put a wheat field down, and I'm going to put a bee box here, but actually I might put something underneath it. Let's see, what do I want? One of these or anything else? I think this will do. Just here. I don't even know if you're going to see it, honestly. But where is the bee box? And it's the beekeeper's hive. You can kind of see it, actually. You can kind of see the design on the floor. It doesn't stand out a great deal though. So that's onto the flowers there, since it'd make more sense with it being bees. I also have one across the little bridge here. I was going to pop this balloon, but I don't have my slingshot on me. It's over there. Can you see it on that little middle piece over there? Yeah, hopefully you can. So it's kind of a couple in this area for that purpose. Now, I'm going to put my trees in, since these are such a big part of what I'm doing. So let's get some cherry trees down. So 3 here. And of course all fully grown, since I want the fruit to be on them. And I'm going to put a ladder here, since it looks so good, and I really love the ladder for this sort of purpose. I think it's such a great item. And I was just going to do a wooden box. There's nothing on this, I don't think. Let's have a look. Oh, there is a little design. Sure, that can sit like that. And a handcart, since I also got this in red. So I think that looks quite nice. Nothing to go on top at the moment. I suppose there probably is some nice items I could put on top. But I don't really have many like nice little items at the moment. So maybe something to do at a later date. But for now, it can just stay like this. Some bags of, I don't know if this is going to be like fertilizer or something to give it that effect. And on this corner, I think I'll just stick some barrels. No, that'll go later, I think. Just a wheat field, and I'm going to have to do some sort of fencing here, so I'll go with stone just to be different. Oh, I knocked out that. I don't remember doing that. I guess I'll just fix that now. There. Unless I have something there, and you know, that's why that's like that, but I don't think so. I did want to sort of enclose this, so I was thinking about putting a wall between the two, but there isn't a lot of space. So instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pack out behind these trees with some plant positions instead, since it kind of prevents you from well, it kind of like minimizes the space between these two areas a little bit, if that makes sense. Let's see if I can make a little gap between them as I'm talking. I think that's even. Yes, and then I might just push this country fencing in between, even though You can't really see it, but it is there. So that is that, I think. So the idea behind that is just, so it creates this roundabout area, but it kind of feels a little bit more private. You know, it has this sort of fence here. I didn't really want to put it right up against here because it just felt too squashy. I mean, it would kind of have to go like here, and maybe that's okay. Maybe that is okay. I don't know. There's a lot of fencing going on though. So no, oops, I didn't mean that. I think I'll just leave it like this and just let the border of the flooring kind of almost create that kind of divide rather than actually making a proper divide. But I like the solid back anyway of this. It feels nice. It feels nice. If that makes sense. Does that make sense? Hopefully you don't fall down here because there's absolutely nothing stopping you. But anyway, moving on to Goldie's yard and sort of like the last area. And first of all, I'm going to need a lot more trees, so I'll be right back once I've collected them. Okay, and I am back with basically everything I have. I see I'm already gathering a lot of beetles on my trees. It's a shame I don't really bug catch anymore since I'm so busy with the island and, you know, building and everything. But anyway, before I complain too much, I think I'm going to do a little hedge here. Let's see, which am I going to use? Another blue one? I might hide this one a little bit. What have I got around on the bottom floor? Anything? I think that is another blue one directly below it, so I'll avoid doing that. So let's just use this Camilla. Flower-wise, again, what have I got? I've got some blue ones, and I've got those daisy ones, so I'll put maybe a green one just here. What about over here? Yeah, I've got a green one here, so I might put a maybe one of these here, just so I'm not over, you know, placing too many of the same in the same area. As I always say, I do think it kind of overwhelms the area a little bit if you get too many of the same thing. So Camilla bush here, and even though you won't probably see much of it, well, since you won't see much of it, maybe just a hydrangea back here. There, okay. And I also see I have a little plant spot here, so is this the only one I've got left? Well, that's perfect, that'll do. Right, a tree here. I think I might just do a little one, so I do have a couple little ones left. That's the nursery. It's this one, okay. And the nursery behind it, as always. I guess I can put something on the floor here as a floor pattern, just to stop anything from really like spawning in this area. Because I think I'll go with a wheat field right behind it in that little area there. I think here I might put a barrel, even though you might not see it very much. Push you back. And another wheat field. And I think all the trees are going to be cherry trees in this area. So, what am I going to do before? Maybe just put another wheat field again before I block in myself with these trees. So, and maybe another up against this bit here. So let's put these trees in. I do have more, but I think I picked up the correct amount. If I need more, I can always go get back and get more. So 2 there, even though you won't really see them. I did have another ladder just to squeeze in between, and this time I'll turn it this way. Maybe pull it out a little bit so it's a bit more visible. I don't know. Push you back in. So it's kind of there, but kind of not. Not really that intrusive. And I think another barrel here. There, that's quite nice. I can still use this ladder as long as I don't put anything directly here. So I really am finishing up quickly. Some more fencing. It is nice when you're in a good mood to build. Things just seem to go so much nicer. Maybe it's here. And another wheat field. Oops. I'll back up a little bit. There we go. And I guess I'm going to put another tree here. Am I almost done? It's been a very quick recording session. But that's quite nice since it's meant to be like a speed build anyway. One here. In this little corner. Maybe some more fencing, not stone. Just like that. And oh, in this little corner where I pushed it out. Is that up against it? I don't think it is. Can you move a bit closer, please? No. Here is where I want you to go. Am I too close? There we go. I think that's right. Yeah. I can get round just about. You don't have to scooch, do you? No, you don't. Okay, so a villager could go around this little area if they want to. And I think I'm pretty much done. Do I have any more spare items? Just a wheat field and a few flowers. I don't think I have any more else for it to go, so I think this is it. This is Goldie's little cherry orchard. Yeah, there's a lot going on over there. There's a bit of a space here. I could just make this a double flower bed and have a different friend there. That's quite nice. Even though there is one here. I guess it could be a green one, but I'll leave that for now, since I don't really know what's going to go on over here. You know what? Maybe a signpost would look nice here, but I don't know what I'm doing over here yet. It's not done. It's not finished. So I think that is that, guys. A very quick one. It might only be like, 20 minutes long, maybe, as a video. You'll know before I do. Well, you know, you know what I mean by that. I currently don't know, but you probably will know by the time this video goes out. So yeah, I think I'll take a few pictures, maybe here, but I'll do that off camera. And I'll say goodbye. It's a shame that Goldie isn't in her home right now. So maybe I'll try and find her so I can say goodbye. And here she is. So I'll say goodbye whilst talking to Goldie. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. It is perfect for air drying your laundry. I've just done that, you little clothes drying. I don't know what it's called. Sorry, the item. But so, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoy it, and I'll see you next time. So I think I'm just going to do a quick gameplay video next time, probably here on Bramble, and I'm just going to talk about the new Switch drop that has just been teased. So I hope you look forward to watching that, and I'll see you next time. So goodbye, and remember, Mumsy words. Goodbye.